Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a Dutch pour, blowout, whatever you want to call it. And this is my color palette. It's for a friend of mine who's a little under the weather, and she likes neutral colors. So I looked up a neutral color palette, and this is kind of what I come up with. So I'm going to be using a Naples Yellow Hue by Liquitex and Light Coral by Master's Touch, and Complexion Pink is by Royal and Langnickel Essentials. It's the paint that Walmart carries. And a grayish blue by Amsterdam. And last but not least, Pearlized Bright Gold by Master's Touch. So I want to put all of these out of the way so my blow dryer don't blow them to pieces. All of my paints are mixed with Floetrol. 3 parts Floetrol, 1 part Liquitex Gloss Medium, and 1 part paint. And I always put a little squirt of GAC 800 in there to keep it from cracking or crazing. I never put water in them, so they're too thick right straight out of the bottle to do a Dutch pour. I have done some with them, but to make them flow better, I always have to add a little bit of distilled water. So I have added distilled water, just maybe a few teaspoons, so you can see what the consistency is. So there's the blue gray, and here's the coral. This color is actually pretty. I tried to get them all to be pretty much the same consistency. This complexion pink. Oh, I didn't tell you, the white that I'm using, which I'm just going to use a little bit of it, is the Artist Loft Soft Body White. So, sorry, I forgot to tell you that. I forgot I was using a little bit of white. It just leaves a teeny tiny mound, but quickly goes away. And I think that's how all of them. This gold's a little hard to control, though, and I'm just going to use a teeny tiny bit of it. And then, last but not least, the Naples Yellow Hue by Liquitex. This is what I'm going to flood the canvas with. I hope I have enough. I believe this is a 12 by 24. No, 10 by 12. No, 10. Now let me look real quick to see what it is. It's a 10 by 20. Sorry about that. I should have known that. It's just it's not a gallery wrapped canvas. So I wanted to do, this is the first time doing this kind with this color palette. So I kind of wanted to do it on an expensive canvas. And then if it turns out really good. And I pre-painted it too, straight out of the tube last night. So it's been pre-painted. That's why a lot of people gesso their canvases, because they want to be able to have the paint to really run smoothly over the canvas. And I hope I have enough here to do it. And I can use it on the bottle, of course, to do the sides. I'm not really worried about that. And again, I apologize. This is all in real time. I couldn't even get my music to work today. However, I did remember my microphone, and I did remember to actually turn it on. So, see if we can spread that around a little bit. It's easier to use this than a blow dryer for me, because I sometimes get a little out of control with the blow dryer. I wanted to do this and make sure I had enough. For the entire canvas, which I think I do. Usually I'm always using way too much paint, but you got to make sure you have enough to cover the canvas, because you definitely want the colors to be able to flow evenly across as you're blow drying or using a blow dryer on it. And you don't want it puddling up in the middle. So there you have it. I think I will go around and do the sides with my bottle just to make sure they're really done good. Not a color that I use very often. I'll have to say neutral color palette is not really what I'm used to using. I like colors. I like neon colors, black light color. You know, I like some wild colors. But like I said, this is for a friend and this is what she wanted. So that's what we're doing. I do use this color in doing sunflowers. If you do sunflowers, this is one of the colors that you probably would be using, I would think. And I did put a level on the top of this before I got started, and I did go ahead and level it out. It is level, so you know that. All right. Now, I think, which should I start with? I was going to start with this blue, gray, blue, whatever it is. We'll start with this. And I think I'm just going to do kind of a straight line, maybe like that. So I know I don't need much. And then I'll use this. These are colors I've never used. Like I said, I've never used this color on anything. And this complexion pink is pretty. Use that. And then a little bit of white. We'll start down here with the white. And then we'll go very easy with the gold. Gold seems like it can take over. So we'll use just, I feel like I need to use a little more of that blue. Let's use that first. A little more blue. Not heavy, just a little teeny bit. Yeah. And then some gold. So I'll just use a little teeny bit of that too. Gold, a little bit of gold can go a long way. All right. Now, get everything over here so it doesn't blow off the table. And the blow dryer I've been using it for a while. I've probably done about 8 maybe of these or 9. I think I'm going to name it the Green Hornet. It's pretty powerful. I've never even had it on high yet. So that's, well, you know what? I got some air bubbles. I just looked down and noticed that. I better And I made these paints, you know, they're all been made ahead of time, so I don't know what the dealio is. I better go ahead and torch. All right. There we go. Here we go with the Green Hornet, people. Oh, I need to, guess I need to flood the, gonna have to use a little bit of this because I should have saved a little bit of this to blow over. Now this does not have any water in it, so let's just keep our fingers crossed. Almost out, actually. All right, here we go. This time we're gonna do it for real. I think I like it. Look at these. I think gold does that. And this right here, I think, needs to. You see, it's a little thick there. But I like it. I like it a lot. I do. I mean, for the first experiment, I'm going to blow a little, one more time over there. There. I promise I'm not going to do anything else to it. I feel like you keep tweaking and tweaking, and it's like, oh, you just messed it up. Great. Thanks. I think it looks pretty good. Let's see. What do you think? You could give me a thumbs up if you like it. You could give me a comment. I'd appreciate that, so I know what you'd like to see more of and what you'd hate to see more of. Like I said, this is a color palette I never use. I've never used it before. I think it's the first time I've used that gray blue. And we'll go around the edges. I may have to actually use a little more of that Naples yellow hue just to make sure these are all done good. I'll let it dry and should have made up a little more of the that paint. I hadn't used it since I'd made the sunflower. So. I always get the drips off, usually 2-3 times. I am going to use this on the corner over here. Where I think I might need just a little more paint. Looks like everything else looks good. Nice. Well, let's see if I can take you down without getting you too dizzy to get an actual close up. I see some air bubbles I need to pop. And there is our close up. This kind of looks weird. Maybe I'll give it some wisps. All right, there you have it. Thanks again for stopping by. Give me a thumbs up if you like it and you like the color palette. And talk to me. Till the next time, God bless you.